friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are reading new releases of April. Even though it is now, April's over. This is the end of April. This is the second to last day of April. All the new releases came out in April, but we're gonna read them after because I'm late to the game. And actually, I'm not that late. I already read one of the new releases this month. I read The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. It was a very cute, like rom-com-y book. It gives second chance romance, fake dating trope, or fake marriage, not fake dating, fake marriage. It's in the same world as the cheat sheet, so if you liked that, you'll probably love this one. It's very similar. You get cameos of the characters in that book, in this book. All around, super cute. Gave it a 4.25. Loved it. And so a lot of new releases came out this month, and I'm so excited. A lot of them are authors that I love and I'm excited to read again, and when their books come out, I instantly buy them because I love these authors. So we're gonna get into that. I've been waiting for this book for months, almost a year. Around this time of year, Miss Emily Henry releases a book, and this year's book is Funny Story. Not the cutest cover, but I love the color. But this is adorable. I love that. This is gonna be the first book that we start off with. I'm so excited. I already started it. I'm like 50 pages in. I'm so excited. I think I'm already liking the characters. I believe this is fake dating. I don't know. All I know is that the female character, Daphne, was engaged to this guy named Peter, and they moved in together, they bought a house, all of that. But when Peter goes on his bachelor party, wow. When he goes on his bachelor party, he comes back and realizes that he's in love with his childhood best friend. And so he tells Daphne that she has a week to move out of the house that he bought, while him and the new girl go on a vacation, and by the time they get back, she needs to be gone. So then it cuts to you seeing her in her new apartment with this guy, with her new roommate, Miles. Miles happens to be her ex-fiance's ex-fiance. And so now they live together and they're starting to start like a friendship. So we shall see. I think that's what the book is about. I could be completely wrong because I didn't actually read the summary because I kind of wanted to go into it blind. So we're gonna get reading. Here we go. Hi friends, I'm back with an update on Funny Story. I'm currently on page 170. Okay, I'm currently on page 173, so I'm like almost 50% of the way through the book, and I have feelings. I would hope so. I really like it. It honestly might compete for my favorite Emily Henry book, which is saying a lot because when I read Book Lovers, I was obsessed. I know people's favorite is usually like beach read. No. I mean, I liked Beach Read, I liked it a lot, but Book Lovers was my favorite. I didn't love Happy Place, but I feel like I should reread Happy Place. I feel like I missed something because everybody loves it, so maybe I'll reread that at some point. But anyway, this is so good. I love Miles, which I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on him. People either love him or they don't like him at all, and I think I love him. He's so thoughtful, like the little things he does, it's just so cute. He's always happy and he's always trying to make things better for her, even if like if she's complaining, he's trying to make it better for her. I love their banter. I love their like super quick and fast friendship. It's cute. It's like they were just meant to be there for each other. Also, he very much is giving Nick from New Girl. I can see it. I mean, I feel like he's more charming than Nick. Also, can I just say, Emily Henry's writing is insane. Like, the way she describes things is so cool. I literally have stickies. The blue stickies are for when she writes something that I'm like, how did you describe this like that? Like, the first one I have in here is... Still, a chorus of ridiculous little voices rises as I approach. Cries of Miss Daffy and other adorable mispronunciations of my name. In my heart, it feels like little kernels are bursting into fluffy blossoms of popcorn. Like... what? Like, that's so good. And it's so cute. Like, that's the cutest analogy. Is it an analogy? Or a simile? Okay, I read a lot of books and I talk about books, but I don't know much about English. I don't know. But, like, that's so, like, how do you write that? I would have never thought to even write that. So you can, I'm starting to see, like, the little blossoms of the relationship forming, and I think it's going to be really cute. I'm very intrigued to see how this book ends. I'm dying to know the dynamics of Miles and his family. Like, I want to know his secrets, because there's clearly something looming that he doesn't want to talk about that she's trying to get him to talk about. And also, what's her name? Daphne. Okay. Jesus. Daphne is going through a crisis, not a crisis, but she's trying to figure out who she is now that she's not with her ex, because everything she did revolved around him and what he liked to do and what he didn't like to do. So that's been her last few years of life. So now that she's with Miles and he's so extremely different from what her ex was like, that she's like, oh, like, I can do these things. I can eat pizza. I can watch movies all day, like action movies, and do what I want to do now that he's not around. So you can see her really finding herself. She lost all her friends because she moved to be with him. So now she's trying to find friends, and it's cute to see her finding a friend in Miles and in her coworker at work. And so I'm excited to see how that relationship forms. The one with her and her coworker. I mean, and Miles, but like, I feel like we already know where that's gonna go. But like with her friend, like, I want to see them like thick as thieves. But I like her friend's character. She's cute. I'm gonna keep reading, and I'll come back with another update or something. I finished Funny Story, and my thoughts. I did really enjoy this book. At first, I was like, oh shoot, is this gonna be another Emily Henry 5-star? Because at the beginning, I was just really into it. I really like the story. I thought it was very cute. I thought that it was very interesting and very different. Her falling, her ex-fiance's new fiance's boyfriend slash roommate, that whole thing. I love the roommate dynamic. I said it before, there's nobody who writes like Emily Henry that I've read, at least. The way she describes things and how she goes about telling her stories is so, like, magical. Like, I don't know a single person who writes like her. The way she describes things is unmatched. I really liked that the main character, Daphne, since she had just gotten out of this relationship that had taken up 5 years of her life, she has to try to re-find herself in this new town and finding things that she loves in the town outside of Peter. Then when Miles kicks in, Miles is such a cutie. He is so... Everybody knows if he wanted to, he would, and he does. And the way that he cares for Daphne is so cute. The way he cares for everybody is adorable. His sister, just making the best out of bad situations. Oh, also, I loved the whole friendship dynamics that was going on, not only between Daphne and Miles, because their friendship was really cute, but her friendship with her coworker Ashley was very cute. And it's so real. Like, finding friends as an adult, or like making friends as an adult, is so much harder than it would be as a kid. And you really see Daphne trying to figure out how adult friendships work, and I think it's very real. Overall, I gave this book a 4-star. I did really think it was going to be a 5-star though. Emily Henry does it again. It was very good though. I enjoyed it. It's time to pick up our next book. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I'm already... Oh, there's my pen. I'm already a bit through it. On page 128, and literally the last thing I wrote in this book. So, based on that, you could tell how this book is going for me already. I love Elsie Silver. Anything she writes, I must read, even though I haven't read her first series that she put out, but the Chestnut Spring series, absolutely adored that series. Give me Cowboys and I will eat it up. So, this book is a new series that she just started. I think it's not a spin-off, or like it's connected to the Chestnut Spring series. And this is the first book. It is about, Rosalie and Ford. So Ford Grant is a billionaire. He is starting his new record label in his favorite town of Rose Hill. And one day, his best friend's little sister comes back to town after something happens with her new job in the city and all this stuff. She comes home and she is confronted with Ford, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, they're gonna fall in love, right? They knew each other in their childhood. It's 10 years later. She's back. Things are stirring up in his life. Her life is getting interesting, and now they are reacquainting themselves with each other, and we're gonna see what goes on. And I'm real excited. And a lot of people are saying this was a 5-star, so I'm expecting great things here. And so far, I already am liking it. Yeah. I'll come back with another update at some point when I get further in, and because we're not getting a lot of, we're seeing them together a lot, but we're not getting a lot of their, like, romance. Like, I'm ready to kick into the romance, because we're getting a lot of the other subplot that goes on in this book. Which I'm pretty sure is... It's something with Ford. I don't know if I want to explain it. It's on the back of the book, but I feel like it's a big... you learn it within the first couple pages of the book. But... I'm gonna get back to it. it is update time. I am like 80% of the way through. And so what is that? Page 355. I think I have exactly 100 pages. Exactly 100 pages left of this book. And Elsie freaking Silver, man. Like, what? Finally getting to the part where Ford and Rosie's relationship is starting to blossom, and I'm obsessed with them. They are literally so cute. I'm obsessed with Ford. He is perfection. Literally perfection. Written as a man. Like, in the beginning, in the freaking dedication, it literally says, for all of you who's still looking for more, it's out there, you'll find it, and if not, don't worry, there's always Ford Grant. I agree. He is what I expect from a man. Simply, that's it. This is the guidebook for perfect man, right here. The blueprint for the man that I want is right here. Also, the amount of time that these two have known each other is very much coming into play. There's a specific way that Elsie takes you back in time that I really enjoy. So you can see glimpses of Rosie and Ford when they were younger and how they were with each other when they were younger, when they hated each other. The way she does it, in the form that she does it, so good. Like, absolutely obsessed. I need to know how this ends. I'm so excited to find out. Here we go. Last 100 pages. I finished, and I gave most of my thoughts and opinions already that I had on this book. I adore Elsie Silver so much. Like, oh my god. Ford Grant is the perfect man. The relationship between Ford and Rosie, absolutely adorable. The whole brother's best friend's sister. That whole trope will always get me. I love that trope to my core. I tell my best friend that if she had a brother, that we would get married and fall in love all the time. So this was really feeding into my delusion, and I'm obsessed. If a man like Ford Grant exists out in the world, knowing each other when they were younger and then seeing each other 10 years later and rediscovering things about each other and actually getting to know each other really played into this. It really made the relationship so much better and so much cuter to see. And the way that Elsie not passes time in the book, but goes back so you could see them when they were younger and hated each other. I liked that. the format that she does that in. The other subplot that goes on with Ford in this book, love it. It adds a lot to it. I feel like it adds a lot of comedy to the book, and it made it really fun. Overall, I gave this book 5 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so excited for the next one to come out, which is probably going to be in like forever. I'm intrigued to see I think the next one is going to be about Rosie's brother, West. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Yep, this book, 5 stars for Miss Elsie Silver. She does it again. She is phenomenal. I love her. And I will quite literally read anything that she writes, because so far she's never done wrong. She's never done wrong by me. So I'm gonna pick out the next book, which I believe I already know what book it is. So the last book for today's video is no other than Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and this was another book that was really highly anticipated for me. I am already 60% of the way through this book, and I am obsessed with Adina and Mac. They are so cute. They are adorable. They are polar opposites. Adina is very bright and happy, and she's an optimist. And then Mac is very dark and brooding. But he's amazing. I love him. This book is the novella after Powerless. Yeah, it's the novella that's between Powerless, Powerful, and then the next book, Reckless, comes out in July, which I'm going to die when that book comes out. I'm so excited. So this book follows Adina and Mac and them meeting and their friendship and how their friendship forms. Adina meets Mac after Peyton goes to the trials in Powerless, and they basically hatch a plan to go into the castle because they each have somebody they want to say goodbye to or just to see. And so together they make this plan, and along the way they realize that they care about each other a lot. And it's very cute to see Adina try to rub her happiness onto him and her kindness, and him kind of getting to the point where he accepts it because it's her. Like, if it was anybody else, he wouldn't do it, but for her, he will. I am so scared to finish this book because it's gonna wreck me. I'm probably going to sob bloody murder once I get to the end of this book. I have a feeling. But so far, I love them. I love them so much. And this is like the quickest read. Like, you pick it up maybe twice and you're done. Actually, I'm gonna finish this tonight because I only have, I don't know, like 100 pages or so. Something like that. I can't believe that just happened like that. I literally just said that I was probably going to get wrecked by this book, and quite literally, like, only a couple minutes later, just straight up pain. I'm unwell. Like, if you know, you know. For those of you who have read it or are going to read it, once you get to page 159 and 160, just straight up pain. Straight up pain. Anyway, bye. I'll be back with something else. Oh my god. Guys, I finished Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and ow, like this, I have a lot of feelings, but I can't necessarily tell you in this video because it would be spoilers. If you haven't read Powerless, you need to read Powerless ASAP. So then you can read Powerful, because this book was powerful. Literally, oh my god, my heart aches. I was in pain yesterday. Like, multiple times I just had to close the book and just, like, sob, because I ended up giving this 5 stars, which is crazy. I did give Powerless, I think I gave it a 4.75. Actually, I have no recollection of what I gave Powerless. I have no idea what I gave Powerless. I think it was a 4.75. Honestly, don't remember, and I literally just read it like a couple weeks ago. But Powerful gets a 5 stars. I love Adina. I love her so much. And Mac, love him. Their relationship was so cute. Like, they're polar opposites, but I've never read people that were more meant for each other than these two. And that's all I'm gonna say. Alrighty, so we have read 3 of April's new releases, and honestly, I had a great time with all of them. They all met my expectations of what I thought, like, was gonna happen with these. So we have a 4-star, a 5-star, oh, and 2 5-stars. I got 2 5 stars out of this. How exciting! I will be doing this video again because new releases are so exciting, especially when it's like a big, not big authors, but authors that you love. It's just this like overwhelming feeling of happiness that I can't explain to you. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to come hang out with me again, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.